Otis Redding and Aretha Franklin, people like that. And on the other hand, I bought all the Motown records. So, and I've always wanted to sing the songs and never been in a situation where I could do. So until now. So.
And it's kind of interesting. It's as you mentioned, Motown. It's a great homage to that era. And with all of today's technology, you still manage to make the record sound like it may have been from that era. With all of the technology today, how did you do that?
Well, that was the fun part, really. It was trying to get the same feeling. You know, I mean, it's very difficult to sort of explain unless you were there at the time. But you know, when you had a record player and you put it on, and the drums of Uptight started, there was a mood, there was an atmosphere, and it was that I was trying to recreate, as well as have fun singing the songs. So we spent a lot of time listening. When I was working on my own for about 6 months, 9 months, I was working on the demos on my own, and I would be listening to the originals and comparing and seeing what the sounds worked and what were closest to the original kind of feel. And then when we brought people in to do the record, to overdub on top of my demos, we were listening to the originals all the time as well. Even when we had the Funk Brothers, you know, which are three guys that are left, really, of the original Funk Brothers band that were the studio band of Motown. Most of them have passed on, but you know, even when they were there, we were listening to the original ones, even though they played on it. We felt that we got to nail what was originally there.
Did you work on this all over in Switzerland, or were you all over the place working on it?
We did different things at different places, but I mean, I did the demos at my home, and we mixed it not far from my home, but we kind of recorded, we picked things up everywhere.
It's been 8 years since you released a studio album. How long were you working on this, and what else have you been doing in that time?
Well, yeah, people say 8 years as if I do nothing in between that.
That's not what I was insinuating.
It certainly didn't feel like that when I was doing nothing. I think just around the same time as Testify, I started to work on Brother Bear, which was another Disney movie I did, animated feature film, and I wrote the songs.